I'm Todd.
And I'm his daughter, Victoria.
And welcome back to our channel.
Today, it's the start of walnut season, so...
Or noci season, Victoria,
True.
here in Sicily.
So we're fortunate enough to have some beautiful trees in our backyard. So we're going to be starting off this video with picking some, and then we're going to make a typical Sicilian pasta dish with them, with a nice cream sauce, actually.
Yeah, and you know what's nice about it? It's that it's very tasty and it's simple.
So
and
simple.
Quick,
yes,
so.
and full of flavor.
Yeah.
So, and it's something unique and typical for this area. So, you think we should get picking?
Yeah, let's get picking.
All right.
Okay, so here we are at the noci tree, or walnut tree. And you can see the fruit here on the tree itself. And these ones are not quite ripe here. They're not ripe yet, or not ready to fall off. When they're ready, they fall off on the ground, as you can see here. And the husk splits open.
A nice walnut underneath.
And you take the beautiful walnut, just like that.
Nice.
Now the funny thing is, the reason why we know these were ready is because our little dog Angelina, she brings them into the house. She takes them out of the husk, she brings them into the house, and she cracks them open and eats the walnut that's inside.
Yeah, she doesn't eat the shell.
No, she doesn't. So we have cracked walnuts all over our beautiful Persian rug. And she just has a buffet every night eating these beautiful walnuts.
Well, she has beautiful hair because of it.
She does, her hair glistens. So all of you who want beautiful hair, eat lots of walnuts.
As you can see, she's currently looking for some as we speak.
Yeah.
Don't take all the good ones, Angelina.
Angelina, vieni qui. Vieni qui.
Me.
What's this? Yeah. Is that a
Yep,
good treat?
she does not eat the shell,
Yeah?
just the nut. She's so funny. But we didn't think they'd be ready yet, but she proved us wrong.
She did. So we're going to start picking some of these before she eats them all, so we can have some for our pasta.
Another reason why we have to do this quickly is because not only does she like to eat them, but she also will hoard them. She takes them all and she digs a hole and buries them for a future date. She's a funny one. All right, look at that. So he's splitting while he's on the tree, huh?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Nice.
You can see, just like that. Now what you have to do is, once you take them off the husk, or take the husk off the nut, we have to let them dry in the sun.
Okay.
And then that way you can just store them afterwards.
All right, let's see if we can find some more. The tree is loaded with them. Nice big tree. You can see how big the tree itself is here. They actually have it braced, but it's a big tree.
Oh, look at that one, Victoria, huh?
Look at that. Beautiful.
That looks
It's really thick. Isn't that interesting?
I know.
All right, let's keep. Wow, another cluster. And they just fall, as you can see, right off into your hands. Beautiful.
Now for this pasta dish, we need about 20 walnuts.
Okay.
All right.
That should not be a challenge because there's a lot. And we're still more over on this side too.
All right, let's go over there.
All right, so we had some success. Look at that. All those beautiful walnuts.
They look amazing.
They do. So now we're going to lay them out in the sun so they'll dry out, and then we'll start making some pasta.
Maybe we'll give one or two to Angelina to make sure they're just right.
I'm sure she would appreciate that. She was helping us the whole time we were picking.
Was.
All right, let's get drying and making some pasta.
All right.
Okay, so we're just taking the husks off here. separating them from the seed, or from the nut, I should say. And I was told I have to wear gloves, believe it or not, which I didn't quite believe because this is green. Doesn't look like it would stain your hands, but why do I have to wear gloves, Dad?
Because the walnut oil is in the husk itself, and you will have dark brown hands when you're done.
You can see it's actually already starting to stain the gloves.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
A little interesting note, because of our business of doing hair and aesthetics, is that a lot of good self-tanners will use walnut oil. So, and that way you don't turn orange, but you turn that beautiful bronze color.
Like a nut.
Okay, so we've already picked our walnuts and now we've been cracking them. You can see how beautiful they are here. And we've already dried these walnuts. Now a little tip is when you go to crack them, you can see the seam here in the walnut. Do not put your little nutcracker on that.
Avoid the urge.
Avoid the urge. So just on the other side.
Why is that beneficial?
Well, I was told because the walnuts can stay nice and whole like that.
Nice.
Instead of crushing them. Because of the way they form inside the shell.
So if you want crushed nuts, go on the seam.
Yeah, so you can see how beautiful it comes out when you do it that way.
Yeah, that's perfect.
All right, I'm gonna finish cracking these nuts.
All right. Now we're going to start getting everything ready for the pasta. So we're going to start with the nice clean walnuts that we have here. What we're going to do first is we're going to just blanch them in some water that we just heated up.
Some boiling water.
Some boiling water, yeah. So we're going to have that for about 5 minutes. And what that does is it just kind of releases the skin a little bit and gets rid of that bitter taste.
Yeah, we don't want bitter pasta.
No. So you're just going to pour enough this nice boiling water. Just shake it down. Just so they're covered.
All right, and I will start the alarm for 5 minutes.
Perfect.
The stopwatch, I should say.
All right, so now we'll get going on the next step.
All
right. Okay, for the next step, I know this is going to sound really weird, but you're going to take breadcrumbs and you're going to put them into milk. I know, and you're going to let them soak. So what you're going to use is not a seasoned, Italian seasoned breadcrumb, you want a plain breadcrumb. And you're just going to pour that directly into the milk and give that a little stir. And I'll give you the measurements with the recipe down below for you. But you're just going to mix that in and let that soak.
I know the first time Mom made this, it was like, really? You put breadcrumbs in milk?
I know. I was a little apprehensive myself. Okay. So while that is setting here, we're just going to start the pasta water and get ready for the next step. So the timer's just about to go off for the walnuts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strain these and then we're going to put them on the towel and we're going to just release some of the skins.
All right. Oh, and there we go.
Perfect timing. It's a shame we couldn't use that for anything because the water actually turned walnut color. Okay. So we'll just put these on a towel here.
They look good.
They do. All right.
All right. Just gently massage.
Get some of those skins off there.
Oh, it's kind of nice. Anyone want a back rub?
Sure. Okay.
All right.
Let's see how they're doing. Softening up a little. Okay. So now they are all done. We're just going to put these back in the bowl and we'll get ready to make the pesto. As you can see, not all the skins came off. That's fine, just the loose skins. That's all that needs to happen. So they are all ready. All right, so this has been soaking for 5 minutes. You can see it absorbed some of the milk here. So what we're going to be doing is putting this into a fine colander. And we're going to be smishing out the milk, and we're going to be saving this milk because we're going to be using it in the pesto sauce. So make sure you don't get rid of it. So once we get that in here, you're just going to slowly push, press, and get that liquid or that milk into the bowl. Look at this beautiful fresh basil that I picked actually from my basil plants in the city this morning, but look at that. Oh, it smells so good. Yum! Okay, so the pasta water has come to a boil, so we're going to be adding this gorgeous fresh pasta that I got this morning. Yum.
That looks really good.
And just give that a quick toss. And while that's cooking, this will only take about 3 to 5 minutes where it's a fresh pasta. So while that's cooking, we're going to make the pesto. It's that quick. So we have all our ingredients here. We have the walnuts. We'll start with those. Put those in here. We have some beautiful fresh cheese. We don't have to worry about grating it because it's going to be blended in the food processor. Then we have pine nuts, garlic, 1 clove. Put that in. And then we have the breadcrumbs. We'll put the breadcrumbs in. I know it seems really weird. Put those in here. Nice. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna add the basil in here, and then we're just gonna do a nice generous drizzle of olive oil. Get that gorgeous olive oil.
Escapee.
Okay, so we'll do a nice generous drizzle of olive oil. And this is what the pesto sauce is gonna be. Yum! All right, so now we'll put that in the food processor. Get it going. Take that over here. Perfect. Let's check. Look at that. Beautiful.
All right, so now the pasta is ready. We're just going to dump out the water and that delicious fresh pasta. All right, we're gonna put it in our serving bowl. Let's make sure we get all the little guys stuck. All right. And then we're going to add our pesto.
All right, so now we're gonna toss this. Look how beautiful that is. It smells so good. All the fresh ingredients. That's the beauty of a pesto, is because it's all fresh and oh, yum. That just coats the pasta beautifully. Okay, so we just finished making the walnut pesto and it smells so good.
It really, really does.
And believe it or not, this didn't take very long. How long would you say?
About 20 minutes.
Yeah, so not very long
Easy.
at all. So do you think we should try it?
Oh, please, let's do some.
All right, let's see here.
I've been waiting.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Waiting to try this? All 20 minutes of it?
I know.
Let's see.
Mmm. That's good.
You think it'll do?
I think so. I don't mean to talk with my mouth.
Okay. So I think we're going to enjoy this. And we'll remember to put the recipe down below for you so you can try making it yourself. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask us. And please don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on your notifications.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
So we'll say
ciao for now.
ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.